Hello everyone, my name is Andy. Today is Sunday, August 6th. Time is around 7:30 GMT, and we will have a look at the FTSE futures on the Owanda platform. So Sunday markets are closed, but in the weekend I always have a look at the higher time frame, the weekly, the daily, for investors, but also for traders as a preparation of the trading week. So here we are looking at the weekly chart, and so my take on the FTSE is that here from the March 2020 lows, we had an impulse to the upside, 5 waves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is some divergence here in our fifth wave. It's not really outspoken, so we cannot exclude that we will make a new high. I think it's unlikely. It's not my primary scenario, but like if we have to see more upside here, then I think it will look like that this was our wave 3 and that we are now doing like a wave 4, and then I would say like that the second part of our correction will be a triangle. Then we have like here the first part of the correction, I'm sorry, the second, and then this third part can be a triangle like A, B, C, D, E. Then we end our wave 4 here, and then we see more upside as a wave 5, ending with more or with a more outspoken divergence. So that's a possibility, but I would not. It's not my primary scenario. I would do it like this for now, which means that we are doing a corrective move now. Like if this is our wave 1, then we are supposed to go into this area here between the zero point 0.5 and the 0.854 for our wave 2 of the higher degree. And then, if this has to happen, there are several ways to go there. And so now I opted to choose for a WXY pattern to go into this area, because like on the lower time frame, it looks like we are moving in 3 waves instead of 5 waves. So I prefer to use here a WXY pattern, but of course this is all very premature. We need more data to see if this really plays out like this. It could also be that we like have a shallow wave 2, and that we only get this here, for instance, and this becomes here our WXY, and that we have something like this. This is also possible, but I just, in my primary scenario, I try to stick to the rules and guidelines and Elliott wave theory as much as possible. And that would mean that a wave 2 correction goes into this area or reaches at least the zero point 0.5 pip retracement. But of course, that doesn't have to happen. We can also have a shallow wave 2 retracement. Okay, then let's have a look at the daily. So we are moving corrective, and actually, a lot of things like can happen here. I can I can label this in a lot of different ways, and I also don't want to change my count every week. Like a lot depends on what happens from here. Like depending on what happens here, I will have to update my count, but I don't think it's really interesting to go over 4 or 5 scenarios to label this corrective move to the downside. I think, like, for investors now, there is not much that you can do. I would wait. I think this here is the first interesting area we are looking at. So if we take the length of this wave that I now label as a W in the higher degree, the length of our wave X in the higher degree, then this here, this wave Y, the area between the 1 and the 1.618, is a potential area to buy again as an investor. But as you see, we are not there yet. So for the moment, I will not do anything, at least not buying yet. And then yeah, it's just it's this part which is now of for traders, where we should look at. Like if we look at the 4 hour, the question now is, was our correction in here as a wave X, so that this was an AB, like ABC. For me, this looks more like 5 waves, because we have this divergence. This is not how an ABC correction to the upside ends normally. However, it is how an impulse ends. And if this here is an impulse, it would mean that yeah, we have some wave A to the upside. Now we can have a wave B to the downside, and then again a wave C to the upside to end this wave X. So I think this is now the most interesting part about the FTSE. So for investors, there's not really something you can do. You wait for this area to buy again, and for traders, we will look at this structure here next week. Is the correction in here? If we have the C leg to the upside, we will short this. We will short this C leg. If we would see more downside, we will try to find an entry on the lower time frame to go short. So this is what I'm looking at next week for our trading. Okay, that was my analysis about the FTSE. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, comment to support my work. And I see you on Monday for an analysis of the lower time frame. Have a nice day. Bye bye.